Alabama, being a 25 net, we expect them to be a tournament team in the long run. We knew that it was important for us to try to start off with a win. And if we want to be considered a tournament team, we know we need to pick up some road wins. I thought our team really pulled together and stuck to the game plan when it mattered the most. And although we have dry spells as far as offensively, we do figure out a way to score when it matters the most. So defensively, it was probably one of our most complete games. I know people saw that we played who in their mind was maybe, not as talented as an Alabama, but it had nothing to do with Alabama. It has to do with our DNA and how we want to defend. And we even over-exceeded as far as what we wanted to do defensively, so I was super proud of us.
Questions for Kennedy, Todd Williams.
Kennedy, what did you kind of Kennedy, what did you kind of see defensively from this group tonight that kind of impressed you the most from your team?
Just how connected we were. From shrinking, we played 40 minutes defense, and that was exciting to see, especially going into SEC play. I love defense, and we all do, so we're just excited to just keep going from here.
I think this is 5 wins in a row now for you, and a couple days ago your coach was saying that you guys have been transitioning back to your identity of, that we defend mentality. Do you kind of think that you're kind of shifting back to that?
Oh, absolutely. You can tell. I mean, we just feel so connected out there, and it leads to our offense. So that's how we play.
And what were kind of the vibes on the bench and around that locker room afterwards, securing that first SEC win in the conference opener?
Yeah, I mean, SEC is one of the hardest conferences, and to get a win on the road, super big. And for our first one, I think it was exciting. So we were just pumped up and ready to get back to Oxford.
Questions for Coach Yolett?
I've got a couple back here. Sorry. All right. Kind of like what I asked her. You talking about the other day transitioning back to the we defend with that being your reputation. How much closer do you think you inch towards that identity tonight with this defensive performance?
Well, it's funny. First of all, it just shows where our program is now, because when I walked into the locker room, I wasn't sure if they were going to try to do a water shower or anything. And I walked in and everybody was just sitting like, say what you got to say so we could get in the shower. So the expectations is for us to win games when we defend the way we did, As far as our defense is concerned, we had a huge argument, the coaches and the players, on which defense is better, Team 48's defense or Team 49. And, of course, Team 48 was a little biased. But as far as the coach, members of the Team 48, but as far as the coaches were concerned, we said Team 49 because we can switch 1 through 5, and we've never been able to do that. And so that just that was a final piece of our defensive strategy, being able to be big and shrink the floor and take up a lot of space. So, I want to be fair to our team. I thought this was a complete defensive exhibition we put on tonight. I don't think there was anything else. Well, I found something. Okay, they make 7 threes a game. We gave them 5. So we really wanted to cut that below half. So that's something that we have to continue to work on. But we made them earn every single point that they made. And for a team like Bama that averages, 80-something points, that was huge for us.
Yeah, and I think they shot 29% from the field.
Yeah.
Where does this game rank among your best defensive team performances of the year, you think?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's my point. I feel like this game was just as great as the game versus UAPB, just as great as the game versus South Alabama, just as great as the game versus Alcorn. This is our 4th game with our style coming back. We had an identity crisis. We're back. this is only our 4th game. So, of course, our offense is going to be a little bit behind. But I'm telling you, if we can catch our offense up where we're scoring 65, I like our chances. You know, last year we held 8 teams in the SEC to 55 points or less. And so for us, we take pride in that, and we feel like we're better defensively this year, so that's something that we have to continue to focus on.
Yeah. And how does it feel, you know, starting out 1-0 in conference play? Everyone knows how talented the SEC is, but to come out with that first one, getting under your belt, how does it feel?
John, it was huge for us. First of all, I have just a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Curry, her staff, and her team, so I knew it would be very hard. You know, that's a team that was on fire. I think they only lost 2 games, so, you know, they had a lot of momentum going. And for us to come and win on the road, I am just really proud of this one here, our whole team. You know, 2 of our posts total for 10 offensive rebounds. I mean, we were all over the place, and when we held them for droughts at a time. And I'm just really proud of our team, and we're going to continue to put our hard hats on and work.
And I guess the last one I kind of have is, you know, how much does it kind of feel like y'all are figuring things out? Because I know it's early in the year and it's early in conference, but, you know, in this 5-game winning streak, how many steps forward do you think you guys have taken?
We've taken a lot of steps forward. You know, the final piece for us is offensively, just understanding our reads, and I promise you we work on it every single day. But it's just something that we have to continue to work on and gain confidence. But until then, the way that we do score is in transition, you know, offensive rebounds and free throws. And if you look at our free throws, we shot 79%. Transition, we went crazy in transition. And then 17 offensive rebounds. So that's something we're going to, when we play teams that are more matched from a size perspective, we're going to have to hit some shots. But I'm just telling you, like, Alabama is gritty defensively, so they make you earn everything. They understand that they're smaller and they have to pack it in. And for us, a team that doesn't shoot the 3, that's a challenge. That's a challenge, you know, at a high volume. So we're going to continue to work. I have a lot of confidence in this team. I said in my press conference to start the conference, I said we will play our best basketball in February. I didn't mean defensively. I meant when our offense catches up to our defense.
Great. Thanks, everyone.
Thank y'all.